Now, from Southern California and scenic Torrey Pines Golf Course, this is EA Sports coverage of PGA Tour Golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner. And Frank, there are so many eye-catching courses here in Southern California, but many would say that this one right here, Torrey Pines, is the jewel of them all.
Yeah, it's tough too. The South Course here at Torrey, it's a long golf course, so there's a lot of sort of strenuous iron shots. They're not just sort of drive and wedge holes, so you've got a lot of mid-irons. So just be prepared for that. But I think it's always fun when you get to play a golf course on a recreational day. And you know that they've hosted US Opens or PGA tournaments.
Yeah, this is a tough first hole here on the South Course, but it is made much easier with a tee shot like that. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
141 yards left to the hole. Pin is in the back right corner of this green.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Oh, pumped up there. That's a little too long and consequently going back down the hill now. Going to require some touch.
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Well, this second hole here at Torrey Pines South is by no means long, but by the same token, it's not easy. This is strategic play, certainly off the tee. Put yourself in position to get a good angle at that hole location. Yeah, this is not a long hole, and that is a big drive here at 2. This may be a touch right. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Second shot for him now at the second. Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his second. This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, wow, just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. Okay, well done there. A couple of pars to get the round underway. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Well, this is one of the prettiest par threes you will ever see, with the Pacific Ocean as a backdrop. You don't want to gaze at it too long, because this better than 200-yard shot demands every bit of your focus and attention. This is a good one. Boy, that one flew the back of the green, but it appeared to get held up by the rough and not continue on down the canyon slope. Yep, that's going to be left of the green. It will stay short of the exposed area down there, but this is going to be a very difficult shot coming back up the slope. This will test the skill set here. It's his second. How does that not go in? To 1 over par early on in this round. One over for the day. Here's one of the really good par fours at Torrey Pines South. Not only is it scenic, but it's challenging, and it requires a good tee shot, well struck in play, and you're happy to walk away with a par here. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 131 yards left to the flag. And the pin, it's in the front portion of the green.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
So now from the left side of the fairway, this is a second shot.
Good approach shot, and birdie putt coming up. Approach shot just a little right, little short.
With La Jolla in the background now, this for birdie. That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Next up here at Torrey Pines, the par 4 fifth, measuring 454 yards. Good tee shot, should take the fairway bunkers out of play. Okay, that's going to split the bunkers. A good tee shot here at 5. And it would appear that that ball is into the bunker. Going to have to flight this a long way. His second out of the bunker.
I'd give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Being in a fairway bunker and safely on the green, you never know. Might even sneak a birdie. And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. All right, so you've made your way through some of those harder par 4s, and now you get a chance to lick your chops at this par 5. The 6th is 564 yards with a good tee shot. You'll have a chance of getting home in 2 and maybe making a 3. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Well, that one had to feel good.
Well, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Length will be an issue here, no question, as will the speed down that slope. But this is for an eagle. Had it right in the heart and just didn't hit it. This one measures out to 15 feet. Nope. Just 6 feet left for the birdie. A good opportunity lost there. Disappointment there. I'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. On now to another lengthy par 4 on this front side here at Torrey Pines, the 462-yard 7th. Tee shot down the left side is your best bet if you can do it. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. This one starting a hair right. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Okay, center of the green, a good safe shot. From the fairway, Nota, this is second.
He's got 152 yards to the front, 144 to the flagstick, pin in the back.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
This one on the slow side as he'll try to get this one close. Oh, yes, very impressive right there. That goes down for a birdie. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. We arrive now at the second par 3 on the front side, the uphill 177-yard 8th, critical to avoid the large front bunker and get your shot to the right level of this two-tiered green. Nope, that's not going to get there. It's into the bunker short of this 8th green. And that one going to wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. Going to have to give this a pretty good thump. Oh! That one kind of took off on him. That'll happen sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. What a stroke there, and a most unexpected birdie. 11 feet away. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, no problem with that one. Well, this is a strong par 5 to close out this front side. It measures 615 yards. Obviously, it's going to be reachable into by only the longest hitters, but still, if you play it the right way, drive in the fairway, the appropriate layup, you can make a birdie. Oh, this is tugged way left. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. And that one too close to the edge, and it's going to wind up falling into the bunker. And that's where you need to be, back into the fairway on this par 5. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly. His second to the par 5. has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot. Oh, I love it when the ball's hit the right distance. Just a little bit to the right, inside 10 feet, but bang on for distance.
Good soft hands. That is nicely done. Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And he'll go out in 36. It's an even par front side. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will mean this is an even par front side. Always nice to kickstart your back 9 with a birdie, and you'll have a chance. If, again, and we keep repeating this theme at Torrey Pines, if you hit a good tee shot, then you can attack. And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. All right, in the fairway. So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4.
Now, that's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
Now, there's a good strike in there, just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Ah, yes, very well read. To 1 under now for the day. Disappointment there. That'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Moving now to the tough 11th hole here at Torrey Pines. Long downhill par 3 measuring 225 yards. But don't be fooled by that number. This hole often plays longer because of the wind. And that is on the putting surface here at 11, but not on the right level. So that will be a lightning quick putt coming up. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, well, that is on the green, but apparently just too difficult to get enough loft on it out of the bunker, and that winds up well beyond the hole. Oh, look at this. Not a very high make percentage on that one. I can guarantee you that. But he gets it to go for his par. Okay, looking for that breakthrough to get into red figures, but just a par there as he'll remain right where he started at even. Well, heading back toward the ocean, this hole, the 12th, at better than 500 yards and a par 4, is typically among the hardest at Torrey Pines. It is a real beast. This one started up the right side.
You know, errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Ball above his feet here as he decides how to play his second. From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Now back toward the ocean. This, his second at 12. When in doubt, middle of the green will work just fine. This one is all about touch and feel and creativity. Coming down that huge slope, though it is a birdie putt. Those are painful when you come up that short of the hole. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Yeah, these bunkers can be penal in nature if you don't get it quite right. That one's out, but it left quite a bit to be desired. That one just gonna sneak on by. Cleans that up in the hole. Moving now to the massive 621-yard par 5 13th. You'll need a drive of 240 yards plus to carry that canyon, and if you go for the green in 2, the second shot has to carry 260 yards or so. Yeah, that will get a little bit of run. That will be just fine.
What a great tee shot. Bisected the fairway beautifully.
Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. Oh, and that'll get into the middle bunker there on the right side of the hill leading up to the green.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Not quite on in 2. Here's the third from the green side bunker. Not an ideal result there. Hoping to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be. Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. We now arrive at the 437-yard par 4 14th at Torrey Pines. The canyon running along the left side of the fairway is the danger here. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. As picturesque as they come, that is right down the middle. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
106 gets to the hole, standing on even par, looking to go under for the day.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by.
Ten-foot putt left.
Yes, nicely done. It's in for birdie, and it's into red figures now at 1 under par.
2 over for the day.
The 15th hole is up next, a par 4 at 480 yards. Not a whole lot to it. A tee shot of the fairway should leave you with a reasonable approach into a green with bunkers left and right.
It was a good tee shot, a little unlucky to run into the first cut. No problems there.
Now this, his second to the par 4 from just off the fairway.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band. It was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
Yeah, he needed to play it out a little bit further, and he also needed to hit it just a little harder.
The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie.
He's not going to be real happy with that. Wow.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. So now to the final par 3 here at Torrey Pines South. It is the 16th, 227 yards, good hole with those 3 bunkers protecting the green. There is that slight opening in the front. It would take an outstanding shot to give yourself a chance to make a birdie. He didn't like that one from the start, and this one's going to wander into the rough right of the green. Now a second to this par 3.
He has a 12-footer here.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Next up, the penultimate hole at Torrey Pines, 443-yard par 4. Have to avoid the fairway bunker, 275 yards down that right side. Well, fortunately, that'll be safe from the canyon, but it is left of the fairway and into the rough here at 17. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. All right, so just a step or two into that first cut. Here's his second to the par 4. From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
We're looking at 138 yards left. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
This one should cut pretty hard to his left. It's for birdie. Nah, the pace was okay, but that needed to be started a bit further out to the right.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
That is lefty right there. A beautiful putt, and the result is a birdie. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Here we are at the finishing hole at Torrey Pines, 570-yard 18th. Idyllic par 5, fairly straight the whole way, but that pond they call Devlin's Billabong always makes going for the green into a risky proposition.
That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5.
Just what you want to do, land it in the fairway, get a little bit of rollout, and that is a good shot. Well, that did carry the water, but it'll wind up in the left-hand bunker that brackets this 18th green.
The beauty of this par 5, so many different ways to play it. It can be a little wayward, even with the tee shot or the second shot, but really, it's going to be about the third shot today. How close can you hit it?
Nope, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the hazard. So he'll take the drop and now go about trying to somehow save par, and this will be his third to the par 5.
Sizable putt from 16 feet.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Well, Frank, you know it's not ideal, but sometimes psychologically a bogey's not that bad.
It would have been easy to come completely off the rails there, so all in all, I'll take a bogey.
Okay, it's a 6 here at the last, and that will write an end to the round here today. Okay, safely in for his par at 18, and that will finish off our round of golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo.